Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Denise. I'm a part of the horse and livestock trailer sales here in our Frederick, Colorado location. We're just about 30 minutes north of Denver. You'll see us right off of I-25. If you ever happen to be driving by and want to stop and take a look at our inventory, please feel free to do so. We do carry anything from new to used. This behind me is a used unit. This was one of our sold trailers, originally one of our builds. So we have drawings, we have everything for this trailer. Again, it is a used trailer. This is a 2025 Logan coach Bullseye for Horse Gooseneck, and it is a dual tack for this trailer. Now I'm gonna pull up the drawing for us so we can go ahead and take a look at that drawing. This trailer is just about 21 feet lengthwise. Our height is gonna be 7 feet, and it is 6'9" wide. And then we do have a 5-foot front tack room. Again, as I mentioned, it is a dual entryway to our tack room. So we're gonna go ahead and get started up into the tack to show you guys kind of the little things that this trailer has. So standard on most of our inventory, we are gonna have a swing out saddle rack. So you guys do have that swing out saddle rack on this end of the trailer. On that door over here, we are also going to be seeing your blanket bars. Really on here, they are swingable if you guys want to. They do just latch onto the door, so if you needed to just have them out and about, kind of where you want to have your saddles out, that kind of stuff, you can. Or if you like them kind of more towards the door right here, you can do that as well. You do have your brush tray on the bottom. It does have a removable carpet if you guys don't like it. It is a little bit frozen on there, so I'm not even going to attempt to move that, but that is removable if you guys don't like that carpet on there as well. Now, as we climb our way into the tack room and we kind of push our saddle rack behind, we do see our flooring is going to be full carpet. So we do have a full carpeted flooring inside of this trailer, as well as a full carpeted nose up into over here. So on our nose, on the very top, we do have a light that's sitting right on top of that nose on that front end. And then we do have 2 bus windows located on each, head and hip side of this trailer itself. And then as we move kind of this way, I did keep this door shut to show you guys what kind of space we have in here while our door is shut. So once your door is shut, these are your blanket bars. Again, they just sit on that door right there. And then you guys do have that brush tray on the bottom, and you do have, again, another swing out saddle rack that will be pushing back to this side of your trailer. Now on that partition wall that is connecting our trailer, if we swing our saddle rack out, you guys can see over here, we do have our bridle hooks on the top. So you do have a row of bridle hooks. Behind every bridle hooks, we like to put some carpet. It minimizes the actual noise that goes into the stall area for your animals. So this is a nice add-on that we like to do. Again, this is a galvanized steel frame trailer, and it does have Vortex lining around it. So this is what you guys will see on this black side. This is that Vortex lining. So it's a double sealant for your trailer. It'll last a lot longer than typically we do see on just normal steel trailers normally. Now on this corner over here, we do have a 28-gallon water tank. So this guy has that in here. You do have your hose, so if you want to connect it from the bottom, you can connect it. And you also have the spigot down there, so if you guys need to just put a bucket down here, open it, let it drain, you can do that as well. The way to fill your tank is going to be up here. So you guys do have a water tank that's equipped in this trailer itself. Now as far as our light system goes, we do have lights on top of each one of the tack room doors. So you'll have a light right above here, and that light does get operated with these switches right here. This one's going to be your switch that is for the exterior of your tack room. So we'll take a look back around this guy, moving onto our hip side. That light is located right on top of that tack room right there. So you guys do have some light coming out of your trailer. If you are working out of it on this end, you do have some access to that. Now as we turn our heads to the whole hip side, we do see our white sheeting. This is a white trailer, so you guys will have that white sheeting throughout. On this hip end, we do have bus windows. You guys do have all your 4 bus windows for your hip end. You do have a light that's located right above those windows. So again, you have more visibility on this end of your trailer as well. And then we do provide you guys 4 tie hooks that are going to be on this exterior hip end of your trailer. And then as we go down and talk about our tires and our axles on here, we do have 2 6,000-pound axles. They are those 16-inch, you know, that aluminum like black spoke wheels on here. So you guys do have a little bit of an upgrade as far as the rims on your trailer goes. I personally like how the black looks on the white sheetings. It just brings a lot more pop of color to your trailer. You know, catches the eye a little bit better. So in my opinion, that is a very nice look to this trailer. Now, as we turn around and we move to the rear end, and I'm gonna try not to fall here, we do have double doors. So you guys do have 50-50 double doors into the actual stall area for your animals on here. As I mentioned already, you guys, this is a galvanized steel frame trailer. It does have Vortex lining, and with that comes your flooring. I might not be able to get the mat out. You can kind of see right there, this is wood flooring, but it does have that Vortex lining on there as well. So it's a double sealant for not just, you know, the walls of your trailer, but also the flooring of your trailer. So you guys do have that Vortex lining that's going to protect your trailer from rust, etc., on here. Now, the flooring into the stall area is, you know, just your standard black rubber mats on here. So you guys do have those on this trailer. And then as we work our way for our dividers, we do have a subdivider back here. So if you guys needed to roll down the road and, you know, this divider as is, it's a little bit more down that way, you guys can just pull on the lever. Again, everything is frozen right now, so might not be able to get it. But if you pull on this guy and you push this down there, you'll be able to hook this divider onto this guy. So once you have it hooked, you can, you know, ride down the road. If you only have 3 horses in here, you want one very large back spot, you can just hook this divider on here. It'll stay latched on there, so you don't have to worry about it in that instance. Now we are seeing a fully padded divider on here, so you guys do have fully pads on both sides, so you don't have to worry about your horses bumping or anything like that to where they can, you know, get hurt. As I mentioned, if you have your divider all the way down there, it can work the same way for all of these guys. So once we have oh wow, you guys, this trailer does not want to cooperate with me today. Well, once you have them, you guys can just hook these on here. And then again, if you are riding with 2 horses, want one very large back spot, you can do that on here as well. Again, they're going to be fully padded dividers all throughout. And then as we look to the hip side of our trailer from the interior, we do have, again, the Vortex lining on the bottom half. You guys are also going to be seeing your latches on here. And then you do have your bus windows. Those bus windows are going to have some bars on them. And then you just have that sole screen on there. And then looking on top, we do have, you know, your interior lights on here. You'll have 4, so 1 on top of each of those button for your animals on there. And then our roof, we are seeing 2-way roof vents throughout the entirety of the roof of our trailer on top of each one of our horses. And then on every one of our stalls, we are going to be seeing some D-rings. If you guys wanted to hook on some feedbacks for your trailer, you can. These is where your D-rings are going to be located. You have that one on that front end over there. And then a nice little thing that these trailers do come with is a screen for your gel bars. So if you guys don't want to have your horses just strictly on the gel bars, you can, you know, have that screen for them. If you want to take it out, it's fully removable as well, so you don't have to worry about it. And then just right on top of there, we do have that tie hook for them as well. So if you guys are traveling down the road, I know most of our customers say they don't like to tie their horses, but if you like to tie your animals, that is one very handy thing to have, and it's just right on top of them over there, so you don't have to worry about it. Now I'm gonna get these back doors shut for us real fast, so you guys can take a look at what it looks like, you know, on that 50-50 side, as you can tell. Once we get both of these guys shut up, you just have those 50-50 doors on there. Right on top of that door, you guys do have a load light on this trailer. You'll see your marker lights on there as well. And then on our brake lights, and one thing I really like to mention on these guys, you have your brake light. That white stripping on there is going to be your backup light. So if you guys need to park your trailer, it's super late at night, you can't see, it's kind of very dark, whichever the case may be, that does give you guys a little bit more visibility to be able to, you know, back up your trailer, and then you have that peace of mind that you're not going to hit something because you can see a lot better. And then also keep in mind you can turn on your load light if you need to, so that way you can just back in and out however you guys are needing that. And then on this trailer, to work your exterior lights and your interior stall lights, those switches are going to be located right here. So once you guys flicker those, you'll be working those interior stalls and then those exterior lights as well. So now as we work our way into the head side of our trailer on here, you guys are going to be seeing drops on the head side. So you guys do have 4 drops. You'll see another light that's located just right on top of those back 2 windows over there. And then on this side of the trailer, we did also have 4 tie rings on here as well. So if you guys are traveling, or you know, you're at a show, you have other friends that are traveling with you, etc., and you guys need a little bit more tie hooks, those guys are there for you guys as well. Now on these drop windows, and they're actually one of my favorite drop windows because if you guys can't tell, I am very short, so sometimes it is very hard for me to reach those latches on the very top of our windows. So if we have our windows shut, you know, that latch is very, very high up there. So on these guys, a very cool feature is you just pull this guy down and that whole drop window is going to come down with you guys. So you don't have to worry about getting on the running board, having to get up there, unlatching, all that kind of stuff, which personally, in my opinion, I do really like that. Now, they are those gel bars on here, and then you guys, the way to pull them down is you guys just pull this middle one all the way down, and then these guys will come with you. Same exact thing to put them back up. So I like to just set it there, and then I'll pull the bar down, push it, and then they're back locked into place. You guys can drive down the road with these guys. The wind is not going to pick them up. I mean, once you guys have these on their sockets right here, you guys don't have to worry about those windows anymore. So that's very nice, very handy windows in my opinion. And I just like the features on those guys whenever you're a little bit shorter like myself. And then this is just going to be your guys' secondary door to your tack room. So again, as I mentioned, you guys do have that secondary door on this guy, so you guys can crawl in and out if you guys are traveling and it's 2 of you that are, both of you are going to be showing or trail rides or anything like that, and you guys like to have your own space. You do have access to do that in this trailer as well. And if you're not using it, you guys can just shut it, don't have to worry about it. But it's kind of nice to have those dual doors, because then if you're driving down the road and you need to stop, it's an emergency and you can only park one way and you can't get to the door, you have access to in the other side as well. Now, as we work our way underneath the nose area, we are going to be seeing black again. This is going to be our Vortex lining, so this is all throughout the entirety of the base of the nose up here, and then this drop wall as well. This is a manual crank jack, and then the lever for you guys on here has its own storage space, so that's going to be located just off of here. So whenever you guys park, you don't have to worry about leaving that guy just hanging there or anything like that. Just put it back where it goes, and you don't have to worry about it until you're ready to move your trailer again. And then back over here, we do have a full-size spare tire for you guys, so it's the same exact tire as the other 4 that are currently sitting on this on the ground of this trailer. You guys also have a light underneath, so you guys will have one light that's located right there if you happen to need to, you know, pull your spare tire out or anything like that while it is very, very dark outside. You guys do have access to do that on there as well. We are seeing our 7-plug pin that's currently connected to our box to give us some power, but you guys do have a 7-plug pin on here. And then one nice thing I like to mention is it does have its own storage, for lack of better words, right here, so you guys can just hook it on there. You don't have to worry about leaving it just laying on the ground, which is a nice feature for this trailer as well. And then as we work our way into the coupler area of our trailer, We do have our safety chains. Please, you guys, whenever you're moving your trailer, make sure that you guys are hooking your chains to your pickup, not only for the safety of you guys, but the safety of your animals as well. You never know what can happen, even if it is just driving down the road. And then we are also seeing our breakaway switch on here as well. So you guys do have that guy on there. And then you guys have a fully adjustable coupler. If you guys need to lift it, lower it, all that kind of stuff, you guys can do that. And we also will make sure that you guys are driving down the road with how your coupler should look like on your pickup as well. This is a used trailer, as I mentioned, so all of our trailers that come through here and they're used, they will go through a thorough shop inspection. So they'll work on if it needs anything with the brakes, anything with the bearings, all that kind of stuff. I mean, even the little cosmetic things, the trailer will get looked at. This one in particular has already been through our shop. That is what our pink ribbon means, that it's been through our shop. So what that means is this trailer is fully available for you guys. If you guys have any more questions on this trailer, this is our stock ID. It is 5U260049. Again, as I mentioned, it is a 2025 Logan Coach Bullseye. It is a 4-horse gooseneck, still available for you guys. If you happen to have any more questions on this trailer or any other trailer that we currently have on our lot, please feel free to reach out. You guys are seeing my cell phone number on here. This is my office number, and then you guys are also seeing my email address. También hablo español para la gente que ocupe ayuda con alguien que les pueda dar servicio en español. Esta traila es una traila usada. Si ustedes tienen preguntas, ya sea en esta traila o en cualquier otra traila que nosotros tenemos aquí, por favor no duden en marcarme. Están viendo mi número de celular, el número de la oficina y mi correo electrónico. Estoy a sus órdenes para cualquier pregunta que ustedes tengan. Thank you guys. We'll see you again next week.